You found it, the perfect house in Palm Bay. The pictures are epic, the schools are amazing, and you can already imagine living here. You're ready to sign those papers. And no, this is not an Usher song. But wait, there's a secret document, sometimes hundreds of pages long, and those pages can turn your dream into a total nightmare. It has the power to control everything you do in your own house. Now, before you sign anything, you need to know how the insane rules buried in this document, talking rules about your truck, your pets, even the color you paint your door, can cost you thousands of dollars. Today, I'm gonna show you what's inside this secret document. Also, why ignoring this is the biggest mistake buyers in Palm Bay make, and how you can avoid that. Because in an HOA, the mistake isn't the monthly fee. It's buying into a place with the rules that will literally destroy the life that you want to live. My name is Stephen Thomas, and I'm a real estate expert right here on Florida's Space Coast. I've seen the craziest things. And listen, I won't let you become another horror story. This isn't just about buying a house. It's about protecting your money, your lifestyle, and your future. So stay with me, because what you're about to learn is the most important advice you will ever get before moving to Palm Bay. Imagine this. You've been in your new house for 6 months. You love it. Then you get a letter. It's from that doggone HOA. And in that letter, you've been fined $100 because they could see your trash cans from the street. The letter says the next fine doubles. Do it again, and they add a penalty every single day. That one little tiny mistake just snowballed into a $1,000 fine. And now they're threatening to put a lien on your house. Crazy, right? Listen, it happens all the time in Florida, and Palm Bay is no different. HOAs are created to keep neighborhoods looking good and protect your investment. But somewhere along the way, some of them went completely insane with power, and that rule book became their weapon. This is a massive mistake people make. They fall in love with the house and just sign the HOA papers without actually reading them. It's like clicking an I agree on a software update, except this agreement can fine you, sue you, and even foreclose on your home. This is a legally binding contract for your entire lifestyle, and you have to read it before you sign your life away. So, what is this secret document, you ask? It's a stack of papers called the CCNRs, the Covenants, Conditions, and Restrictions. Florida law says you have to get these before you close. Think of the CCNRs as the ultimate rule book for a game you're forced to play for the next 30 years of your life. It's a legal document that gives the HOA its power to tell you what to do and to punish you if you don't do it. And it has serious teeth. If you don't pay your dues, they can put a lien on your house and literally take it from you. When you sign those closing papers, you are literally agreeing to every single rule. You can't say you didn't read it. The biggest mistake is thinking the rules are just suggestions. A chill HOA board can be voted out and replaced by a board of tyrants overnight. Suddenly, every crazy rule, no matter how old, is getting enforced. I worked with a family who bought a house with a huge yard for their 2 German Shepherds. Buried on page 78 of the CCNRs was a rule: no dogs over 50 pounds. The old board didn't care, but the new board sent them a notice: get rid of your dogs. It turned into an insane legal battle that could have been avoided by reading one sentence. It's this kind of detailed review we provide for all of our clients. And by the way, if you want to buy, sell, or invest anywhere in the Brevard County area and need a team that won't miss these details, you can book a call with us by using the link in the description below. Treat yourself, don't cheat yourself. Move to Florida the right way. So, let's turn you into a detective. I'm going to give you the ultimate checklist to find those red flags so your dream doesn't become a total nightmare. This is where the rules get personal and starts the most fights. First, parking in vehicles. It's insane how much an HOA can control what you drive. Do you have a work van? You might be banned from parking it in your own driveway. What if it doesn't fit in the garage? Too bad. I know people who pay for off-site storage just for their work truck. There are legendary stories of people getting sued by their HOA just for parking a pickup truck. Do you want to have that fight? Let's just hope you're not Tank Davis or Mike Tyson. They can ban gas parking, overnight street parking, and tell you that you can't keep your boat or your RV on your own property. And don't get it twisted, they will tow you in a heartbeat, leaving you with a massive bill to show for it. Now, before you buy, ask, does my truck violate these rules? Where can my friends park? If they tell you your friends have to park at the nearest Walmart, run. Next up, pets. Almost every HOA has pet rules. Many ban aggressive breeds like pit bulls or Rottweilers. They have insane weight limits, just like my clients discovered from earlier. They can even say your pets have to be on a leash in your own unfenced front yard. Don't just ask if they're pet friendly. Demand to see the exact rules. Finally, the architectural and landscaping controls, or what are called the color cops. This is where they can get super invasive. They can literally dictate the exact shade of beige for your house. Want to put up a fence? They tell you the height, the material, and the style. Thinking about a swing set for your kids? Some HOAs ban them. Holiday decorations? There are rules for when they go up and when they come down. The mistake is assuming you have any creative control. In a strict HOA, you have zero. The lifestyle rules are annoying indeed, but these financial traps can destroy you. Let's talk about it. An HOA is a business, and if it's run by idiots, you pay the price. Listen, the most terrifying trap, the one that should give you the cold sweats at night, is the special assessment. Your regular dues cover normal stuff like cutting the grass. Special assessment is when the community's metaphorical engine explodes. It's a gigantic mandatory fee for something unexpected. For example, like a hurricane destroying the clubhouse roof. I have seen a failed seawall result in a $20,000 special assessment for every single homeowner. Oh yeah, and it was due in 90 days. And how do you avoid this? You investigate the HOA's money. You have the right to see their financial records. Look at the budget and the reserve study. A reserve study is basically the HOA's report card. It tells you how much money they should have saved for future repairs. If their reserve fund is less than 70% funded, that is a giant red flag. It means they're flat out broke and you should run. Also, read the meeting minutes from last year. This is where you find the secret drama. You might see they're getting bids for a massive repair or the tons of people who aren't paying their dues. These are clues that a huge bill might be coming your way. Honestly, this level of due diligence can be a full-time job, which is why it's a key part of the service we provide. So if you're looking to buy, sell, or invest here in the Brevard County area, and you want an expert team to handle this investigation for you, you know what to do. Just book a call using the link in the description below. Oh yeah, and don't forget to treat yourself, don't cheat yourself. Move to Florida the right way. Finally, look at the fining power. Florida law usually limits fines to $100 per violation, up to $1,000 total. But the real danger is their ability to put a lien on your property for unpaid assessments. While they can't usually foreclose over fines alone, unpaid assessments are a totally different story. Now, I know this is absolutely insane, but who wants to read a 200-page legal document when they're excited about a brand new house? So listen, I have a proposition for you. I'm here to help you. This is what me and my team do every single day. We've read hundreds of these documents, and we know where all the traps are hidden. If you're serious about moving to Palm Bay, I'm gonna make you an incredible offer. Click the link below and you can schedule a 100% free, no obligation strategy call with me and my expert team. We will help you find a community that fits the life that you actually wanna live. Listen, I beg of you, do not try this alone. Click the link and let's make sure you don't make $1 million mistake. Treat yourself, don't cheat yourself. Move to Florida the right way. There's another layer of insanity here. It's like having two bosses. You don't just have to follow the HOA's rules. You also have to follow the City of Palm Bay's rules. And you always have to follow the stricter of the two. For example, the City of Palm Bay might be chill about where you park your truck, but your HOA might ban it from your driveway. If your neighbor complains to the HOA, you're getting a fine. You have to obey the stricter HOA rule. And that's the unfortunate part. Now, on the other hand, the HOA might not have a rule about something, but the city does. Palm Bay has its own codes about inoperable cars and RVs. Your HOA rules will almost always be stricter, but you have to be compliant with both. This makes it even more critical to do your homework on any rule that is important to you. Now, buying a home is the biggest gamble you'll ever take. That beautiful community pool comes with a price, and that price is a piece of your freedom. You just have to decide if the trade-off is actually worth it. You have to go into this with your eyes wide open. You need to treat the HOA documents like the critical lifestyle contract that they are. You have to read them. You have to understand them. You have to check the money and see if the community is a disaster waiting to happen. By looking for these red flags, the insane lifestyle rules, the empty bank accounts, and the 2 sets of rules, you are taking back control, my friends. You are protecting your dream, not just buying a building. You are making sure the house that you fall in love with is a place you can actually live in for years. I want to thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next video.